After handling the cases against Jeffrey Epstein for years, federal prosecutor Maurene Comey has been fired by the Trump administration. A reason has not yet been given, but her firing comes as President Trump and his administration are dealing with calls to release the files. Comey is the daughter of ex-FBI Director James Comey, who President Trump fired in 2017 during the investigation into possible Russian meddling in the 2016 election. Trump now faces mounting pressure from even his most loyal MAGA followers to release all of the files related to the late financier's cases. Congresswoman Lauren Boebert telling Leland Vittert last night that she wants a special counsel involved.
People are frustrated. We want to know if there's more information.
Right.
I don't know exactly what Pam Bondi has seen or what she hasn't seen. I've seen just as much that has been released from her as you have. And so I'm saying maybe someone else needs to take a look at this.
News Nation's Kelly Meyer is following these latest developments, and she joins us live now from the White House. Kelly?
Hey there, Alex. So the timing of this is certainly raising some eyebrows. The 36-year-old daughter of James Comey has long been a target of the administration due to her father's relationship with President Trump. He was famously fired by Trump during his first term. Maurene Comey started handling the Jeffrey Epstein criminal case in July of 2019. She also led the prosecution of Epstein's assistant, Ghislaine Maxwell, and she was convicted of sex trafficking and sentenced to 20 years in prison. It all comes as Attorney General Pam Bondi is facing growing criticism for her handling of the Epstein files. Far-right activist Laura Loomer is calling for the release of those files, and she recently called for Maurene Comey's dismissal because of her proximity to her father. Comey successfully argued last year that the disclosure of investigative records about Epstein would likely interfere with Maxwell's appeal. Democratic Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal telling News Nation the timing of all this is suspicious.
Once again, this looks like a giant cover-up on the Epstein files. This is somebody who's prosecuting that case, and yes, she's James Comey's daughter, but what about the timing of this? It seems that everything that Trump is doing is focused on making sure that anyone that is trying to actually prosecute this case and tell the American people what happened here is being fired.
The White House today is referring us to the Justice Department, and DOJ is not commenting. Alex.
Hey, Kelly, what's the reaction been like from Republicans over the firing of Comey?
A lot of reaction we're seeing, and we've also seen the president's tone around this really change over the last week, from slamming that reporter who first asked about it to then taking some more questions with some care on Tuesday, and then back to slamming the media and even members of his own party for raising questions about it, calling them, quote, weaklings. But there does seem to be this resounding call coming from Capitol Hill for transparency. Take a listen to this.
I think everybody has recognized the importance of us being transparent and our government being transparent about this. And that seems to be what more of the conversation is about. And I think that's what the base is looking for. The base in our party is looking for transparency. They're looking for us putting out information that is available to be put out. I think they want to see folks held to account.
And Republican Congresswoman Lauren Boebert told our Leland Vittert last night that there should be a special counsel to get that information that Americans want. But when asked about appointing a special counsel to investigate the Epstein case, President Trump yesterday said, quote, I have nothing to do with it. He also says he has total confidence in his Attorney General and FBI Director. Alex.
Okay, Kelly Meyer live from the White House. Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our News Nation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.